right, the last question is question 5. It says, sketch the graph of that by finding f dash of x, determine for which values of x, f of x is increasing, decreasing, or stationary. So let's see what we'd have to do for that. First of all, I think we would use the graphics calculator to make a quick sketch of f of x. Oops, gosh, I can't stop making mistakes there. So where is that happening? Let's do that. I made a little graph of that. You can see my y equals x minus ln x. I made a graph. It's hard to see what's happening right here, so it would be nice if I could just use my table quickly and maybe start at 0 and go, you know, negative 0.001. Oops, not negative 0.001, but just 0.001. And find the table. And it looks like the values are going up as I get close to 0. Maybe I want to even get closer to 0 and put 0.12341 and check the table again. And again, the values are going up. So I'm thinking that I have an asymptote right here. And then somehow, let me get to the graph again for you. The graph comes down and it makes like a little swoop and goes back up again. So somewhere it's going up and then it's going like that. So it's asymptotic here, it's decreasing, and then it's having some kind of minimum value somewhere here, and then it's going back up. So we can find that minimum value. Surely we can find it on the calculator, but it says find f dash of x. So let's do that. F dash of x, well, the derivative of that is super easy. The derivative of x is 1 and the derivative of ln x is 1 on x. So I've found the derivative, and if I set that equal to 0, that should get me that turning point right there. So 1 equals 1 on x. Now you have to be careful in these instances sometimes, you know, when x can be 0 and whatnot, but I can see really clearly here that x has to be 1. So I know the turning point is when x equals 1. It doesn't really ask me to find the turning point. It did ask me to sketch the graph, but I've done, I think, a good enough job there. If you wanted to find the y value of the turning point, you would put the 1 back into the original, and you'd get y equals 1 minus ln 1. Remember that the log, when 1 is the argument, is always 0, so that's just 1. So that turning point right there is 1, 1. All right, so let's answer the question. It says, when is it increasing? Well, the function is increasing right here after the turning point. It's going up. And so I'd say all the x's greater than 1, increasing function value. B says, when is it decreasing? Well, that's definitely here. It's going down. So x between 0 and 1. And C says, when is it stationary? Well, we found that when x is 1. So that's it. That's all you have to do for that problem. It's great.